Welcome to another edition of Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. I'm Debbie Marie.
And I'm David Jones. Because we're all about your space in your home, we're thinking, what happens if your home and your space happens to move?
Right. Moving is not anyone's idea of fun, but there is a way to make it go smoothly and cost effectively. Coming up on today's show.
And we take a look at a whole new concept in household penetrating oil.
Plus, we've got a room makeover done on a reasonable budget and with one-stop shopping.
And here's a question. Do you like to hang out on the patio, enjoy the evening out in the backyard? Of course you do. Well, that is until the mosquitoes show up. Have no fear, because Designing Spaces is here to help you take back your backyard from those pesky mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, moving, maintenance, makeovers for the summer. It's all right here on Designing Spaces.
All right, next we look at one of your home's handiest items, the all-purpose household spray lubricants. You know, for the sticky window slide or the squeaky cabinet hinge.
Right, but after you use it, the room reeks of that oily smell, and that's not good to inhale.
But now there is a green alternative. Here's Andy Tillis to tell us all about it.
Designing Spaces has found a way to green up those home maintenance projects. Today, we're going to fix those squeaky doors and those rusty lawn shears with a new all-purpose household lubricant and penetrant that's safe for children and pets. Here to show us how is Gordon Hoffman from Plews, the makers of this eco-friendly line of lubricants. Gordon, it's great to have you here.
Thank you. My pleasure to be here, Andy.
So, Gordon, how is it that LubriMatic was able to make a great lubricant without using petroleum?
What most people don't realize is that the right vegetable oils have 4 times the natural lubricity, or ability to reduce friction, in comparison to petroleum. And our vegetable oil works so well in reducing friction that we don't need to add the nasty chemicals to make it more slick. Also, from a green aspect, our vegetables are grown right here in the U.S. No foreign oil dependency here.
Well, just about everything here in South Florida squeaks, sticks, and needs to run smoothly because there's so much humidity here that it really affects everything. So you think LubriMatic can help us out?
I think it definitely will.
Well, great. Where do you want to get started?
Let's start on the patio door.
Perfect. Let's get started.
Okay, thanks.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. I bet it's rusty.
You're right. So now it's squeaky and rusty. What can we do?
Well, we can apply a small amount of LubriMatic in that hinge, and I'm sure that will dissolve the rust and lubricate the hinge at the same time.
Well, great. Show me how it works.
Okay. We'll just insert the straw at the top of the hinge, and because it's a penetrating oil, it will run all the way down the inside of the pin and dissolve the rust and lubricate the pin at the same time.
All right, let me test it out. Oh my gosh. It's not making a sound.
Works great, doesn't it?
It's perfect. You ready to check out another project?
Sure, let's go.
So this is the next project I was telling you about. Watch this. This chair is actually supposed to swivel separately from the base. Is this something that we can fix?
I think so. Let's flip the chair over and give it a shot of LubriMatic.
Okay, great. Now, before we do that, I noticed you have another container with you. What's the difference?
The only difference is the container. This is a non-aerosol trigger. It's a greener option for people who don't want to use an aerosol product. It's also refillable.
Great. All right, let's put it to the test. So you're only going to use a little bit, right?
Yes. It doesn't take very much at all. We'll spray a little bit of LubriMatic between the base and the chair. It penetrates quite well and will work its way down in there.
Great. Well, let me try it out. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's like a brand new chair. Look, I'm going in a full circle. This is great. All right, you ready for the next challenge?
Let's go get it.
I think this is going to be a tough project. These are like glue. It's really hard to get them pulled apart. So do you think that your vegetable oil can fix these?
You see, that's a very common misconception. Many people believe that because a product is green or environmentally friendly, that it won't work as well as the traditional product. That's simply not true. Our vegetable oils work every bit as good as a petroleum-based product, and in many cases better. And the product is priced competitively.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because most people think green and they automatically think it's going to cost them more.
This product won't cost any more than the traditional product.
Wonderful. All right, well, let's see if it works.
Okay, let's spray it on liberally to try and absorb some of the rust. It'll take a few minutes to work down inside of there, but I think it's working easier already. I'll give you an opportunity to demonstrate that for us.
Great. Oh, you're not kidding. I mean, before I couldn't even get them together without it stopping. It's much smoother. And you were saying now this is going to protect them from also getting more rust.
That's correct. There is a rust prohibitive in the LubriMatic product as well to keep things from rusting.
Great. So as the day goes on, they're going to get better and better.
I think so.
All right, I'm ready to take this to the garage.
Okay, let's go there next.
There are probably a lot of applications for LubriMatic in the garage.
Yeah, I can see several of them very quickly.
Well, you want to tackle the bicycles first?
Sure, you realize we've gone full circle now. We're applying a lubricant to a child's toy without concern of exposing the children to petroleum distillates or strong odors. Now, that's something I think every mother should be able to do.
Where can our viewers get LubriMatic?
Go to lubrimaticgreen.com for a list of retailers near you.
If you'd like to see this segment again, you can always log on to our website, designingspaces.tv, where we'll provide a link to LubriMatic. For Designing Spaces, I'm Andy Tillis.
We have really covered some ground today. All right, let's see. Moving, some great ideas for household maintenance, and we did a room makeover, not to mention mosquitoes.
Right, and we have even more coming up, but we are out of time for right now. We have to save it for the next show. This is Designing Spaces. I'm David Jones.
And I'm Debbie Marie. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.